Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Skull and Bones 2 and 2 here, and in today's Gears of War 5 video, we've got a whole jam-packed, juicy, informational video that I've been trying to put out for the longest time, and I couldn't do it because I was on vacation, but I'm back, and I've been saving up almost everything that the Gears community has been spilling out, including from the developers. So without further ado, I want to jump right into it. But before we do, I want to congratulate the channel for reaching 1 million total channel views overall across the board. I can't believe we reached that goal. That's been a long-term goal of mine to get to 1 million total channel views. But besides that, let's get right into it. First, we're going to talk about the Gears of War Ultimate Edition. That Ultimate Edition now comes with 30 days of boost, which I'm assuming is an XP thing that you can get for multiplayer ranking up. You get the Terminator Dark Fate characters. It was also cited on one of the pre-order websites, I think it was GameStop, when you get the two ultimate characters, the side ones that they blocked out in shadow. It's Sarah Connor, and I'm assuming it's probably going to be another Terminator robot, or maybe it might just be even Arnold Schwarzenegger, which would actually be pretty cool. It didn't say that. It just had another Terminator character, so we don't know who that character is. The Ultimate Edition for this time is actually going to be the cheapest of all the Gears of War Ultimate Editions that have ever came out. Usually they're always like $100 or more. This time it's $8 or $5 if you get the Game Pass. But if you're planning to just buy it regularly, you want the hard disc, your hard copy, or you just want to get it from the store regularly, you have to pay, I believe it's $80. So yeah, Gears of War 4 is also doing a road to Gears of War 5 where you're able to grind up multiplayer, horde, and get characters that you could take from Gears 4 into Gears 5. I've managed to get Marcus. I'm on my way to getting the Scion and a couple other ones. Also, if you watch the new E-League show that's going on, they're also releasing characters if you watch the E-League. I think it's going to be like the Hoodied Kate. More details for that later on. As we move on into other news, we have developers talking about really cool features coming to the game, and I was actually surprised when they were talking about these features. So one of the features that I want to dive into is this. Mechanics from past Gears games, it's going to be the same. So the camera shake has been brought down, and you can still reaction shot, back A, wall bounce, cancel. You can still do all of that. It's all the Gears of War 4 movement. So for some of my comp players, and you're wondering, is it going to be the same or is it going to be completely different? No. Also, we're going to be talking about the shotgun. The shotgun is not center screen like Ultimate Edition. The shotgun is going to be from the barrel like Gears of War 4. So pay note to that. The Nasher itself is actually going to be 5 shots, I believe, and not 8 this time. So they've made sure that it's not as spammy and OP. You're going to have to count your shots and hit shots. That's actually pretty cool. I think I like that a lot. Then here, the settings for Gears of War, it shows you all the dead zones, inner zones, and stuff like that. That's the same as past Gears games, which I think is actually very nice. As we move on, we also have some other stuff coming to Gears, like a map maker, which I'll go into depth a little bit later with the new escape mode. The new escape mode is the gameplay I'm showing you guys right now. Some of the stuff that was included with the escape reveal is that enemies now have hit markers and health bars, which I don't know how I feel about that, but in the settings you are able to turn that off. It has been confirmed by the Coalition. Coalition also said that the new inverse omen when you get hurt, which I'm not really a fan of, is it's not gonna be removable. You have to play with that, and it's gonna take some time getting used to. So for those who have worries about the inverse omen, we're just gonna have to work through it. Here are some of the stuff that you can turn on and off. Minimap. I really hope there's not a minimap in this game. I swear to God, if there's a minimap, that's gonna like make minimaps annoying. It's not gonna feel like Gears, I feel, if they put a minimap in this game, because you've never played Gears with a minimap before. There's kill cams now. Kill cams are gonna be able to be turned on and off. Kill cams are able to show the kills at the end of the round, whatever it was, the highlight or the player's best feed during the end of the game, which I think is pretty cool. It's going to be ending a lot of careers, in my opinion. The new Gears of War Ascendance novel, as I just shown, is actually coming out. So all of my lore fans that have been bitching about the novel that I told them was coming out, there it is. It's been confirmed. Now, these 3 Lancer skins I'm going to show you guys are Lancer skins that are pre-order bonuses. You can get these at select stores. You'll have to, go to Best Buy, Walmart, I believe GameStop as well, to see if you can cop these. I don't know if I said Best Buy. I think I did maybe. I'm going really fast. But those are the retail stores that you can check to see what skins you can get when you pre-order the game. I'm getting mine digitally, so I'm not really gonna worry about that. Um, Ryan Clevin has confirmed that there are no RNG packs for purchase with real earned currency, a system known as supply. As is in multiplayer, when you earn enough supply, you receive a supply drop with a random customization item. Boost just speed up the process, and Escape, you unlock new skills by leveling up characters and so forth and so forth. That's like Horde. Escape, it's a community created game type that will allow content creators, random players and stuff like that to make new maps and constantly update the game so it never gets boring. So I think that's a really cool feature. Map Builder has been confirmed to also come to Gears in a way that allows players to change the map, make custom maps and stuff like that, and actually, like, just change the game and make it more fun in general, which I actually agree with. So keep posted for that. There's going to be more stuff that they're going to be diving into that, because that's a part of the multiplayer reveal. So stay tuned for that, guys. So here, guys, was the official tweet from the coalition talking about the map builder that I was literally talking about seconds ago. Just showing you what it might look like. Has a character model, and then, you know, what the map builder itself will look like. I think you're going to be like floating around building stuff, kind of like Fortnite creative. I mean, I hope not, because that would be pretty weird. Maybe it'll be like Forge mode. And then an interesting article popped up on Twitter with Game Informer saying Gears 5... Rod Ferguson says he would have canceled Fortnite if he had kept working on Epic Games. Goes to show you guys, it doesn't have anything to do with Gears 5, but I just wanted to show that people that play Fortnite have no respect or have no idea where the concept of Fortnite came from. So respect your elders, respect Gears, because if there was no Gears, there would be no Fort. Back on track with the Gears 5 news. 3-player campaign co-op, so it's not going to be 2 players, it's going to be 3 players. Interesting. Tours of Duty is a new ranking system. Boot Camp is going to be for new players, and you can play as Jack. And then there's going to be a visual showcase. You can play in 4K HDR, stuff like that. I was reading specs and all that other stuff, which is pretty cool. And then Rod Ferguson also included another article that said we will not be getting a Gears 5 Battle Royale. So at least not anytime soon. We've been focusing on 5 things. We're putting into Gears 5 right now. So that's not a part of what we're offering in Gears 5, but that's not to say we won't ever do it. So keep that in mind, boys. It hurts to read it, but keep that in mind, boys. It's not out of the question. We still have a chance to get that. It's not out of the question. Ryan Clevin goes on to say, any duplicates from supply drops, which are the, you know, they're not RNG packs, but any duplicates that you do get will be automatically scrapped and given to you as scrap, so you can craft other supply cards. So in Gears of War 4, scrapped was this big thing. Not a lot of people used it because there was the credits. You save credits, you got the packs, you just scrap the stuff you didn't want. Scrap wasn't really that useful unless it was a character that came out and then you could scrap the character. But not a lot of people did that. They either got it from packs. This is a new character, the Warden, with his mask actually shot off. He doesn't look like a Locust or a Scion, so I wanted to put that in there because that was very interesting. Now, this is the menu for Escape. The menu for Escape actually looks very... It's different. It's not the PvP menu. It's very different, if that makes sense. Like, it's more card driven. You save your cards, you can stack cards, make your abilities better, you can have your loadout, change your character. Then there was also a leak with 2 COG gears and Paddock from Gears of War Judgment, which I found really weird, but that's actually cool because if they're bringing back more OG original characters from the past Gears games and bringing them into this Gears game, here's the picture of that. That's gonna be really cool because now we can experience playing as our favorite characters, maybe getting a younger version of themselves on next gen, which we have been waiting for so long. The Onyx guards. Oh, I can't even complain now. If you guys don't even know, there is an Onyx guard in Gears of War 5. He's actually a part of the Hive Buster squad. I have reviewed the comic. I told you who he was. He's the guy that looks like Michael Barrick. He's a guy with a nice, awesome, gnarly beard, and he is an Onyx guard. So the way that they have actually went about doing this is for customization for characters. You will be able to get various outfits, blood sprays, emotes, calling cards, different executions you can unlock, weapon skins, attachments. It goes on and on and on and on and on. There's a list of stuff. These are just some of the other weapons that I wanted to include in there as well. But Gears of War 5, the cosmetic system is going to be very broad and different from Gears of War 4's cosmetic system. So you guys have a lot to look forward to content-wise. Come forth with this game. And then it's also good to have some of the pre-order characters and shit, and even some of the stuff from Gears 4 to carry over to Gears 5, because that one in and of itself, there's not going to be a lot of new characters, so if you want to stand out, definitely wear those. If everybody's going to have the same characters, I might as well just switch it up. But I know for sure I'm going to be playing as this guy. He reps the Onyx Guards, and hopefully you can wear the classic Onyx Guard armor if you unlock it for that character, which is pretty cool. Without further ado, let's move into the next thing. These are the executions for Gears of War 5. Some of all of them with the weapons that have just been shown for escape and the escape mode. That's the blood spray I was talking about when you complete an execution. So these are just some of the things that you can do in game while you're beating people down. That's the cog beat down. Looks very nice and juicy. I like it a lot better than the Gears 4 one, because the Gears 4 one looked clunky and goofy in my opinion. Gears 2's beatdown will always be the best beatdown, but this one might rival it. What they're doing with executions is you're going to be able to unlock different executions. So like the Gears of War armor rip, Gears of War 3 armor rip, Gears of War 2 maybe beatdown. So all the executions from past Gears games will culminate into this Gears game, and you can unlock them and set that as like your set execution. You don't have to have just the standard cog execution or the standard swarm execution and stuff like that, which I think is very cool. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of these, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
For the finisher, and it's off with their head. Got eyes on a drug! Oh my, yo! Run that again.